is the Texans versus the 49ers. The last preseason game this season for the 49ers and Texans. And coming up later on will be the regular season. So the Texans have first pick at these players and will be in tough negotiations. And 49ers will be in tough negotiations. So will the Texans. Alright, second quarter. Who are we going to see? Is it Georgia Skeleton? Because he's the second runner-up in the Dumb and Dumber contest. There he is, Georgie Skeleton, our electrical engineer and our plumber. He does all the plumbing around here. No good. Somebody better tell him about the play clock. It's down at 14 seconds. Almost picked up. You're no Roger Staubach, Georgie. Get over yourself. Georgie Skeleton has never quarterbacked professionally. It's because his buddy A.T. Bum get him that job. Fourth down. Well, now he can tell his mommy and daddy, yes, I was a football player. And mom and dad say, yeah, right, son, right. Take your meds. Take your meds. Newt Rodney. Uh-oh. He has a tendency of passing. I'm not just talking about gas. Alright, will it be Joe Montana again? Or is it the backup? Who is the backup to Joe Montana? Oh, it's Mike Phipps. Throwback player. 1970s was Chicago Bears. 1960s was Cleveland Browns. Quarterback. In those days, the New England Patriots used to be called the Boston Patriots. For those of you who didn't know that. They had people like Ron Sellers, Edgar Chandler, Mike Phipps. Edgar Chandler was the Buffalo Bills. Mike Phipps was Chicago Bears. New England Patriots had Ron Sellers. I mean, the Boston Patriots. There's your standard Mike Phipps pass. Fourth down already. I hope Tom Landry doesn't think they just scored a touchdown. He's going to be disappointed when he finds out it was just nothing. There's Jessica. Jessica Wabbit. As an assistant coach, it's always tough to make up your mind who's going to get cut, which player are you going to release. It's a tough choice, people. You want to keep a lot of these players, but the best you can do is either trade them, and then later, because there's no trade deadline, you can get them back later, make some deals. Intercepted, Georgia Skeleton. Well, there's Johnny Unitas. He's the starter, but in the preseason they're kind of resting him. They don't want him to get injured or anything. They also have Victor as a kid, Roger Staubach. 49ers have Brian Sipe, who is also a Cleveland Brown throwback player. And somebody named Austin Davis. In my opinion, they should have Austin Davis first, because this is going to be the last time that, unless Austin is traded to, oh, that touchdown? Wow, number 80. I'm not familiar with him. Robinson. Since there's a lot of other teams who haven't done their preseason yet, Austin could be traded to one of them, and what I would argue is a condition of the trade is Austin has to start in a preseason game. That's usually what we do when we have someone like him. We don't want to release him. We just want to trade him and give him an opportunity with some other team to basically start as quarterback for at least a preseason game. And since this is the last week for the preseason games, there's a lot of games on there right now coming up. You may never know. There might be a rookie quarterback among these. Could be Austin Davis. But they never get a chance because you got the big names. And and, and, and you got people like this, Georgia Skeleton, who get all the breaks, and HT Bum. Life is not fair in the NFL. Gale Sayers, the fullback. I think they should just give it to him, and I like to see him just run and run and run, you know. Oh, good. They're gonna do it. Fourth down. I wonder what it would be like if Gale Sayers was a Dallas Cowboy. I mean, I don't have any room on my current team. Alright, nuked Rockney. Ready to punt it away. Uh-oh. See, for quarterback, or no, halfback, fullback, I got um, Jeremiah as my fullback. Zeus and Andrew are the halfbacks. Basically, I don't have any room, on my team for the Cowboys for Gale Sayers. Oh wow, number 58. That was super fast. So what is in store for the fans of the Dallas Cowboys? Let me give you some inside scoop. We've signed a lot of players. I was aggressively pursuing them. Um, for the secondary, we got Dustin, Kevin, got them back. We got Kathy Amber, strong safety. Baraki, got help, Eddie James. Peter Affers got traded. So we got Kevin in place of Peter Affers. Joshua is going to be cornerback. And we got some former Cowboys and Texans. Kyle, Jason, and Megan will be helping out as cornerback. So we got the 4 cornerbacks already scripted down, so to speak. Our middle linebacker, since Randy and Vanessa are gone, some other team. We got Annie. Annie will be our middle linebacker. Doesn't have much experience, but from both. Mason, she's been kind of very quiet and reserved. Makes those hits when necessary. But the good thing about the Cowboys secondary and our linebackers, we got Eddie James, Baraki. Annie will just be like when there's an opportunity to stop the run. That's gonna be her job. Oh wow, Georgie Skeleton. Oh, I recognize that. That's gonna be a Hail Mary, people. uh, why do they think they can do it? They've never done it before. And they're not gonna do it this time. I'm not sure if this season we're gonna do a lot of blitzing. There's some quarterbacks we can get away with blitzing. And then there's others who will burn you. Your secondary will be wide open. I know when Vanessa used to be with the Cowboys, she would blitz and the secondary would be wide open. He intercepted, but I think it's out. Here come the boos. Ew, excuse me. The odor of the Texans disappointing the fans. I just inhaled it. That's why I was sneezies. I got the sneezies. Look how close they are to the end zone. This is Fast Talking Eddie. I'm riding solo shotgun. There's HT Bomb and Georgia Skeleton. They're the quarterbacks. For the Texans. And this is why the 49ers have such great field advantage right now. Okay, I've got all 53 players. The Cowboys are set. Matt McGloin is going to be one of those quarterbacks. I'm going to be rotating, so don't be surprised. Every game. I'll probably start the first game of the regular season. Will be Christina Taylor, Roman, Matt McGloin, Mark Sanchez, and Tony Romo. Because he's recovering from a lower back injury, I want to take it very easy with Tony Romo. It's a touchdown, people. And there's a round of boos at the Texans. So the score is 29-6. How much longer do we broadcast this? It's probably gonna be a while before they bring out Johnny Unitas because they're glutton for punishment. So there's other games I want to broadcast, so we're gonna cut this short. Cause sorry, Tom Landry. There's a whole bunch of other games out there. And since this is preseason, well, right now it's still Georgia Skeleton, third quarter. Mike Phipps, Georgia Skeleton. And the score is 43-13, 49ers. Unbelievable. They still got Georgia Skeleton in there. At what point do they bring out Johnny Unitas? Not this time. Probably just to come out to wave. Little wave. Shake the hand of Tom Landry, and Tom Landry pats him on the back and gives him a thumbs up. And that's basically it. He's like the little mascot. This is Fast Talking Eddie. We're going to be bringing you some other games as they come. Hope you enjoyed this whooping. Texans got the whooping. been taken out to the back tool shed and ow, 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 ow. And then they bring in Georgia Skeleton. Ouch, ouch, no more, no mas, no mas. This has been the Texans versus the 49ers. The Texans just got schooled. And the 49ers just said, hey, did you expect them to win? Hell no. Good night.